Hi, let's start our practice today at the top of our mat. In mountain pose, bring your feet right underneath your hips. Draw your shoulders back and down. Open the heart center. Maybe splay the fingers wide if that feels good. Just get connected with the earth. Try to balance on your feet at the four corners of the feet. Bring equal weight to each part. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. And take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Soften the knees a little bit. Inhale, lengthen, stretch, and reach the sky. Pull the shoulders back and down. Open the heart space. Soften the knees and exhale. Coming into ragdoll, a forward fold with a soft bend in the knees. Hang out here just for a second and enjoy. And as you exhale, roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to rise. Pulling the shoulders back, opening the heart center, stepping the feet together. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. My feet are together, but maybe you'd rather have your feet hip width apart. Whichever way is fine. Pulling the shoulders back and down. Maybe if your shoulders are uncomfortable here, you might want to bring the hands to heart center or push them back behind yourself, palms facing up. I like to play in my poses and try out different variations to see what feels good in this moment. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe try to straighten your legs now if that feels appropriate. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go deeper into the forward fold. Let's step back with the left foot. So we're in runner's lunge. And I like to pause my hips here. You don't have to. Lowering the knee and sweeping up into Anjanasana, low lunge, knee down, stretch up nice and tall, and pushing my hips forward. I like the way that feels. It really stretches out the left hip flexor. Exhale, coming back into a half split. So you can go deep here, or you can stay up high. You want to notice the stretch in the Achilles tendon, the ankle, the calf, the back of the knee. You can fold into it for a deeper stretch if that feels appropriate. Just listening to your body. Going back into that runner's lunge. Let's keep the left hand down. Hi, cabbage. And bring the right hand to the sky. You're in the view of the camera. Good boy. Revolved angle. Exhale, hand comes down. Stepping back into a plank. Super, super strong in plank. Breathe. Push the shoulders away from the ears. Push the heels back toward your mat. Like you're trying to press a button with your heels. And notice how that makes the plank pose a little more challenging. Exhale, bring the hips back into downward facing dog. Here, maybe your feet are still hip width apart, or maybe you like to walk them in. I prefer that most of the time. Pushing the shoulders back, taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Room to breathe. We all need a little of that. When you're ready, you're going to walk your feet back to your hands at the top of the mat. Bend the knees softly and slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Coming back up, shoulders roll back and down, opening up that heart space. Inhale, lengthen, stretch, and reach. Really squeeze the tummy or pull that tummy in as you reach up. Feel the side body. Exhale, arms can swing back and down. And move yourself back into a chair. feet apart or feet together, whichever feels better to you. Noticing, feel those strong legs. Weight is in the heels. You should be able to pick up your toes. Exhale, forward fold. Again, you can soften here with a bend. Soften the knees. You don't have to reach the floor. Maybe your hands want to land on your thighs or your shins. Exhale, half lift. Really lengthen out the spine. From the tailbone is going behind you, and the crown of head is going in front of you. You're trying to really create space between the vertebrae. Exhale. Maybe keep the legs straight this time if it feels more appropriate, or keep them bent slightly, whatever feels good. Deeper forward fold here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, step back with the right foot. And runner's lunge. Again, maybe if this is too deep for you, you might want to be up here. That's fine. To a higher lunge, almost like a crescent lunge. I like to be low. I like to let my hips kind of try to loosen up because I have really tight hips. Then we're going to lower the leg. Back leg sweeping up. Right knee is on the floor. Reaching up. Grow tall in the body. And then if you want to, a little bit of an arch. A little bit of a back bend here. Hips forward. Shoulder blades coming back and down, heart opening. And just noticing, this kind of challenges your balance a little bit and works your stabilizer muscles. Exhale, hands come down. And we're going to lift that leg up. Right hand stays on the mat and turn towards the left knee. Revolve and go. Oh my goodness, this feels amazing. It's one of my favorite poses ever. When you're ready, hand comes down. Step back to your plank, super strong in plank. Breathe. Let the fingers be wide so that you have more support for yourself. Wider base. Push the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the tummy under. Squeeze the booty. And notice. Soften both knees down. Let's come into our first child's pose. Knees apart. Hands stretching forward. Bring your forehead to the floor if that's possible. And if it's not possible, because the most important point of this pose is to get the head making connection with something, maybe stack your fists. We really just want to support the weight of the head here. We want to go inside and be quiet and calm and notice. Going to bring that right foot forward, back into that low lunge, and then push yourself back into the half split. And we'll repeat on the other side. So we're going to bring that left foot forward, sit it back as deep as you want to go, half split. Back up, moving onto all fours for cat-cow, old saggy back cow, and then moving and contracting the hips, tummy tight, pushing the shoulders away, cat. Inhale, big cow pose, big sway back. Poor cow has a sway back. And when you're ready, exhale. Into cat. Use your breath to move through the poses. Do a few more just on your own. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat. You don't need to be at my pace. You can do it a slower or a quicker pace. I want you to do what feels good to you in this moment. When you're ready, we're going to tuck the toes under and push our high knee back. So we're in a downward facing dog. Again, I'm going to bring my feet together because I just like that better. And let's do a little mindfulness here. Feet together or apart, does not matter. Let's take our hips and push them one way. I'm going to the left first and then push them to the right. So I call this wagging your tail. And really notice how it shifts the stretch in the calves and in the knees, the back of the knees, and in the ankles. So now as I'm outside, you might hear some noises from dogs and birds, and that's okay. Just try to relax into your practice. So we are back into our plank, super strong in plank. Breathe. Bring the knees down, rock yourself down. Locust, hands go behind. I like to start with my forehead on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, just lifting up the head and the chest. I'm going to do this in stages. You're more than welcome to do full locust. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, head, chest, and arms this time. Trying to go deeper with each exhale. And coming down. And this final time, I'm going to bring it all up. Inhale. Exhale. Head, chest, arms, and feet. Squeeze the feet together. Reach back. Enjoy. And rest. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Rock back to your table. Tuck your toes under and go back to your downward facing dog. Now maybe if it feels good, you want to walk your dog, bending one knee at a time while the other leg and hip straighten and push back. Feels amazing. Good job. From here, let's lift the left leg high in the air. Trying to keep your hips square to the front. Sometimes we do prompt you to open that hip, but right now, let's keep the hips square. As you exhale, draw the knee, bend it, and place the foot in between the hands. So you're back into that, what I like to call runner's lunge. Using the core body, you can walk yourself up to that higher crescent lunge, or you can sweep up crescent lunge. Deep pose here, deep lunge. Make sure you can see your big toes. Your leg should be in a 90-degree angle in the front. Straight back leg if you can. As you exhale, drop that heel at 45 and come into your warrior two. Look past that longest finger. Pull the shoulders back and down. And take a few breaths to think about what it is you want. What's your intention? What are you working towards? Your focus. What is your focus? And the next exhale, let's turn toward the front, square the hips, and come into star. So, star, really, hands can be, I like them kind of out like an X, my body to look like an X in star, but lots of times people have their arms straight out too, or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're going to do what you want to do. Let's take a moment to be mindful here. Bringing the arms up more at a diagonal, okay? Then exhale, bring them down. Notice the shoulders. Inhale again. Exhale, bring them up. Feel how you're lifting almost out of your rib cage. You're getting a bigger stretch in the side body and in the tummy. All right, so we're going to take the hand and go the other way. We're going to turn. We're going to do it in reverse order. Why not, right? Okay. Got to play with your poses a little bit. So in warrior two, take a few breaths. When we give ourselves a chance to focus on the things that we want, we're more likely to then work towards them and make them happen. Right? There's things that you want, but you never really think, what are my steps to get there? How do I then accomplish it? The chances of actually seeing it through are much less likely. As you exhale, this backhand is going to swing up, and you're going to come back into that crescent lunge. Deep, deep, deep pose. So we're going to do this whole thing again. We're going reverse order now, but we're going to do it again on the other side in the front order. Then back one more time in reverse order. Exhale, hands come down. And step back to downward dog. And then from here, that right foot has to sweep high in the air. And then you're going to step it through. So now we're repeating the pattern frontwards. You're in a runner's lunge, and you can walk your hands up and make your way to crescent lunge, or you can sweep up. Really pay attention to the core body. Get deep in your lunge as deep as you can. It doesn't have to look like mine. Straight back leg, push down with the heel. Make sure you can see your big toes. Pull the shoulders back and down, even though the hands are reaching to the sky. As you exhale, back foot comes to 45-degree angle. We're back to warrior two. Breathe. This is a powerful pose. I love this pose. One of my favorites. As you exhale, we're going to come back to that star. Settle in star, pull the shoulders back and down, just notice. And breathe. Okay, going in reverse order again on the other side. Backhand swings around. Coming into crescent lunge. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's okay to make your own little adjustments if you're noticing, oh, my knee is pushing in, then push it back out so you can see your big toe. That's important. Warrior two. Coming all the way down. Let's set back to a plank this time. Super strong in plank. Breathe. Exhale. Rest in child's. From child's, we're going to sit back to hands and knees, cross the feet, and then sit in Sukhasana or easy seat. Take a deep breath in, stretch, reach, lengthen. Let's go to seated twist. Exhale, right hand comes over to the left knee, and then the left hand goes behind the back. Lengthen, grow taller. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, your next exhale, you're going to bring the arms up. Wide V facing the front. Take another couple breaths here to settle. Feel your heart center open. Inhale, exhale, twisting. Now to the right. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Maybe do the same amount of breaths you did before. Coming back forward, we're going to bend our knees, roll ourselves down. Let's sit in reclined butterfly, soles of the feet together. Palms might want to face up. If you need to receive the sunshine, receive the warmth of the earth, receive good blessings. Or palms can face down to feel more grounded, more connected with all that is. Tune into your belly, noticing your belly rising as you take a deep breath in and falling as you take a deep breath out. And if you have distractions like I do, yes, it can be annoying, but when you say to yourself, I'm not going to let these distractions throw me off my game, you get better at staying calm in difficult situations. And we all know that every situation is never perfect. I mean, very perfect. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that happened either. So lots of distractions to work through today. All right. Extending the right leg out, then the left leg out, and settling in Shavasana, final relaxation. Let's take a minute here to tune into the breath, make any small adjustments that you might need to feel comfortable. When you're ready, bend your knees up. Let your knees fall together. And rock over to one side. Sitting back up in Sukhasana. Thank you for joining me for this brief good morning wake up. I appreciate you. May I know my truth. May I see my truth. May I speak my truth. May I feel my truth. Namaste.